Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome to our call for tonight. If you can hear me, um, you should probably, I can hear you and see you, or I can see your comments in YouTube. So if you type questions in, I'll be able to see them. And we're already off to a better start than we were last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say hello to you up here at the top right. I'm going to shut off my camera and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you have questions, feel free to write them in the box. Okay, so once again, if you have questions, feel free to write them in the box. And other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is part two of two parts. We did part one last night, and where we talked about what's in the new marketer workshop. And if you want to see that session before the cost of new marketer workshop goes up to $47, you can go to the plrshow.com/public extreme session. And you can check that out there. That is where I describe what we are going to be doing in new marketer workshop. And it really does give you insight on what that program is about. And just so that you'll know, that course is going to be rising in price tonight to $47. And I did extend that by 1 day based on the fact that not everyone was able to see last night's call. So I wanted to give everybody a whole day to see it. But tonight, for certain, I am going to go ahead and raise the price, and that'll be at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So let's talk about what New Marketer Workshop Launch is. This is a totally different system, and the focus is different, even though it's related to what we talked about last night. That's why we're having a part two of what we talked about last night. Let's talk about what it is. This is also going to be another higher ticket PLR product, and it's going to be about doing a PLR launch. So this focus is entirely different. It's not necessarily about using PLR. It's not about using our PLR videos. It's going in the total other direction, which is to do a launch within the MMO market, to do a launch and do one where you are actually selling PLR. And what I decided to do, instead of just teaching how to create a live PLR product, I decided to teach the whole process in this course. I was going to do this as one course, but I'm just going to teach everything, which means I'm going to teach creating and launching a live video PLR. That's the first module. I'm going to teach module 2, which is going to be creating and launching video PLR, creating and launching interview PLR, and creating and launching written PLR. All this is going to be one course, and it's going to be inside of New Marketer Workshop Launch. That's what it's going to be about. We are now in module 1. The live PLR process, I am going to give you this course when we finish module 1, and I've edited it. I'm going to give you that course with PLR rights. So module 1, you'll have to use with PLR rights. You will get discount access to modules 2 through 4 when I complete them. And it's going to be a pretty long course. I'm going to be doing it on Fridays. So modules 2 through 4 is going to go pretty long, although we're going to be doing it steady on Friday every single week. Now, by the time it's over, you're going to have a comprehensive program. And that comprehensive program is going to help you if you want to launch a program, a product in what I call the make money online market. When I say make money online market, I mean the area of internet marketing that is JVZoo, Warrior Plus, maybe even ClickBank and Zaxa. So the people who hang out that universe, that's where you'll be launching your product. You'll probably be placing it on Muncheye just to give you some insight on what market we are talking about. So this is the area, or this is the universe of internet marketing where you are going to learn the launch process. And so not only you're going to learn just launching a make money online product, we're going to focus in on launching a PLR product. Now, again, when I finish all this, it's going to be a higher ticket PLR product. This, by giving you access to it early and doing it cheap, it kind of forces me to make sure that I do the work. And that's really why we're going ahead. We're going to start doing this on Fridays. So you might ask now, why did I start with the live portion? So in other words, why would I start with module 1? And why would module 1 be how to create and launch live PLR? Why not just conventional, video PLR? And I'll tell you why that is. You might want to listen to part one, which I did last night, if you want context for everything that I'm about to say. Basically, here's what's happening. People who get our step-by-step over-the-shoulder videos, that's our video PLR, they tend not to want to create products within the Make Money Online market with our PLR. They don't want to try to launch a product on Warrior Plus with our PLR. That tends not to be the market that they want to operate in. They tend to have niches that are broader or totally different. So in other words, they operate outside of or in different areas or in areas that either are broader than or totally outside of what I call the business opportunity information marketer space. When I say business opportunity information marketer space, that's us. That's you and I, the people who operate in JVZoo Warrior Plus. We tend to sell to other marketers and people that tend to buy our PLR videos. They tend to operate in universes where they don't want to necessarily sell our PLR in the same universe in which they purchase it, which is pretty smart. So what we've done and what we do with our Ultimate Insiders is, and we do a weekly bonus training for our monthly members. And we called that bonus training the New Marketer Workshop. It is basically, on Thursdays, I teach this course, right? And I teach this to our insider only members. Now, if you're not signed up, you want to get everything, you just want to skip to the front of the line, you can become an Ultimate Insider, plrshow.com/insiders. You get one PLR product and the free training and some other stuff. Now, but that's still, you still might be interested in selling inside Make Money Online market, right? So just because you buy our PLR doesn't mean that you don't want to launch here. And so for, I'd say all of 2020, I kind of operated under that assumption, but this year I'm not going to operate under that assumption. I'm going to operate under the assumption that there are people within our Ultimate Insider group, as well as the PLR show community, that even if they don't want to use our PLR to do it, they want to still launch within the Make Money Online marketplace. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to put an easy to understand and execute process for people to monetize as they go. So how would you monetize if you wanted to launch within the Make Money Online space? If you were building this brand that we're talking about last night, if you're building a brand and you're building it the right way and you're building it slow, how do you still monetize as you go? That was really what New Marketer Workshop launch was designed to start with, to solve. So there are two courses that I'm doing for Ultimate Insiders. There are two bonus courses. Basically, those two bonus courses on how to launch a product within the Make Money Online space, and then how to launch products in markets bigger than Make Money Online. So that's basically the bonus training that I'm doing for Ultimate Insiders, if you are signed up. Now, what I decided to do is that by making this part of the training, I'm giving people who are part of our monthly membership the opportunity to do whatever they want. So if you want to launch within the Make Money Online space, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, then you can actually use the training that I'm doing on Thursday to build a brand from scratch. So what I decided to do was I'm going to give the rights, right, to the entire first module, right? So the entire first module on creating live PLR, that's going to become part of New Marketer Workshop launch. And so I'm having some graphics done for it. I'm going to have some PLR graphics, sales pages, and all the other stuff done for it. And the reason I did that, right, is because this is the easiest way to launch something and the hardest for somebody to copy. So you're going to be able to create an original product this way if you take module 1 of the course. And you don't have to have a lot of resources. So in other words, for you to launch a unique PLR product in the way we're going to be teaching you, you're not going to have a lot of extra resources. You're going to be able to go straight to the marketplace because, again, your product is going to be unique and it's going to be based out of your own experience and your expertise. So it's not going to be something that you had to research. It's not going to be something that you have to verify. It's not really even necessarily going to be something where you've got to have a lot of social proof. Your method's going to be unique. It's going to be based on something that you already monetize, and you're going to be bringing it to market, and then you're going to add on PLR rights. Right, that's basically what you're going to be doing. And so because of that, it's going to be a very easy product to launch. And we're going to be showing you how to do that in module 1 of New Marketer Workshop launch. Now, the truth of the matter is that once you understand this process, You don't have to do it with live PLR. So I started out by saying, hey, let me show you how to create a workshop-based live PLR product and launch it as PLR. Now, once you understand what I teach on Fridays, once you understand module 1, you'll be able to take that and apply it to just about anything where you have some existing experience and expertise. For example, I'll tell you this. Now, this is not live PLR, but I'll tell you what I'm talking about. If you all are part of our daily newsletter, you've noticed that over the last couple of days, I've given you a recommendation. The recommendation is at the plrshow.com/under the radar, and it's for unlimited rights photography-based PLR. Right now, that's based out of this marketer's experience and their expertise. So they didn't have to do any research. They're bringing you something that comes out of their experience. And so there is a process to bring it to market, but for the most part, if you think about it, just about everyone has that area of expertise that they could bring to the marketplace. And that's what we're going to be showing you how to do in this course. So again, if you do not want to be a PLR creator, but you have this unique area of expertise and experience where you can create an information product and you are willing to bring that to the marketplace, you are able to bring it to the marketplace and sell it to people who want to have content to use in their business, then you can sell PLR. And you don't have to be a PLR seller, even though you can bring it to market and sell PLR. And that's what we're going to be showing you in New Marketer Workshop Launch. Now, as I said, if you look at that product, right? If you go to that URL, you don't have to do it now, but when the session is over, plrshow.com/under the radar, you're going to notice that this is based on that person's experience, right? So all you've got to really do is find that connection between your experience, expertise, and the market. This person found that connection and they were able to bring this to market. Now, there are some other processes, but basically, anyone that has this area that they can connect to the market, that they connect to the current marketplace and what people can use as content or what people can use in an information product, you can bring it to market. And that's what we're going to be showing you how to do. So basically, once you understand what I'm teaching you in module 1, you don't have to use it to teach a live workshop and launch that as PLR. You can use that same process that I'm going to be showing you, again, to bring something to market out of your experience and your expertise. Now, the reason this is going to work is because it's based on the principle that you can bring your experience and expertise and connect it to the market. So it has nothing to do with the externals. It has everything to do with connecting your experience to the marketplace. And this is a transferable skill. Once you understand how to do this and put that in an information product and bring it to market, recruit affiliates, and make a sale, you can transfer that same skill, that same knowledge into other marketplaces. Right now, so the question that came up in last night's session, and I covered this, and I want to recover this because it's really relevant to what we're talking about tonight. And this was in last night's session, if you were there. The question that I asked and answered last night is for the person who wants to launch and build within the Make Money Online space. And within that, I'm saying, what are we going to be showing you in New Marketer Workshop Launch? So what's the structure of the course? How is it made? What do you do? What's in it? On Friday nights, I'm going to be teaching this course live, privately by webinar. So right now I'm doing this publicly, and that's just to give some attention so that you'll know what's in it before you either decide that you want it or you decide you don't want it, right? I'm going to be teaching the process that I've just been describing to you live by webinar. I post a replay in a members area, right? So it's going to be in a private members area. And then you'll be able to, after the session, you'll be able to ask questions in the portal for that session. So I will see your questions and I will be able to answer your questions in that area. You can also ask questions in a community space, right? So there are two places where you'll be able to ask questions about the session, and that is where I will be able to answer you directly. Now, once again, I just went over this a little bit, but I'll say this again. There are 4 modules. Module 1, launching live PLR or your experience. That's module one. That's the module that we are in right now. We've done 5 sessions. And so again, yeah, we've done 5 sessions. We have about 2 more to go. There may be 1 more. And what I'm going to do probably this weekend is have graphics created so that you will be able to use your PLR rights to the edited sessions, right? So that is module 1 that we are in right now. Module 2 is going to be launching video PLR, which is just what I do. I'm going to show you how to create the videos. I'm going to show you how to put together a launch for video PLR. Module 3, launching a specific kind of PLR, interview PLR, which is something that I've done. I'm going to show you how to do that. That is something that's very unique, and the process is different, and there's some things that you have to do differently than you did in module 2. I'm going to show you how to do that and bring it to market. Most people will tell you that interview products do not work, that they don't sell. I'm going to tell you that they do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Module 4 is launching written PLR, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the 4th module of the course. So once again, module 1, we're in. You will get PLR rights to module 1. Modules 2, 3, and 4, what's going to happen is that I'm going to finish them, and I'm going to release it as one large course at the very end, and you'll be able to get discounted access to that larger course. Now, what I will tell you is that you might feel like, well, you know what, I really, I don't have to learn this right now, and I can kind of wait on this, and you can, right there. I'm going to be doing this until, but, and this isn't, I'm not being disingenuous with you, the price is going to go up the more modules that I do. So right now, if you go to Warrior Plus, this course is $97. I dropped the price tonight and maybe for a couple of more days for these courses, and they're in our new delivery system. So, I mean, if you try to buy it through Warrior Plus, you're going to pay $97. But if you buy them here, of course, then you'll be able to pay the lower price until I raise the price. Every time I add new modules, I'm going to raise the price, right? Because this is eventually going to be a $497 course when I finish all 4 modules. It's going to take me a while. So again, you get the opportunity to learn all of these systems, and you get one product with PLR with you, if you actually get it very soon. I deliver all these modules by video, but the thing about this is that you will be able to listen to this in the platform. So everything I'm going to be showing you, everything I'm going to be teaching you, you don't have to sit at your computer and learn. I do that on purpose, right? Everything I'm going to structure with you, everything I'm going to tell you, it's designed for you to be able to, again, listen to it while you're on the treadmill, to listen to it while you're in the car, to put it on your Bluetooth, and to just be listening to it while you're not sitting down, stuck in front of a computer screen, again, so you can internalize the lessons. So it's designed for you to listen to, but you'll be able to watch it too. And so if you sit down at your computer while I'm showing you and telling you what you can be able to do, you will be able to follow along, and you will be able to actually take the steps as we teach them to you. Now, the most important aspect of this, obviously, and you know this, and I'm not telling you anything that you're not, that you don't know right now. What's going to make this a successful venture when you launch your PLR is going to be finding affiliates to promote it, obviously. And so you're going to have to find affiliates to promote your product launch. Now, here's what I will tell you, and I will help you to do this now there's some caveats to this. I will look at your offer to see if it's a fit for our audience, right? I will do that. And I will email your offer to our list of affiliates. Now, again, if your offer is a fit with our audience, with the people that are at the PLR Show community, I'm happy to send it. And in fact, what I will tell you is that those of you who know me, there isn't a whole lot that I have the opportunity to promote. People are moving more toward personal development PLR, and so there aren't a lot of business related offers for me to recommend. And so if there are more business related offers, I'm happy to look at them, right? But right now there just are not a lot of business related offers. So I will be able to look at more and evaluate them. Now, only thing about this is, and I do want to say this, in order to get launch support, you need to be an Ultimate Insider. So I don't just do launch support just by, just for anyone. If you're an Ultimate Insider, That's how you get launch support, right? So I will, evaluate your offer to see if it's a fit, and I will email your offer to our list of affiliates if you are an Ultimate Insider, or if you're in our coaching program. If you want to be in a coaching program, you can do that at theplrshow.com/coaching. If you go there, what happens is you will submit your goals, and I will see if I can help you. If I can help you, I will send you the form back and give you the link to pay. So there's no link to pay at that URL. So if you go there, what you've got to do is you've got to submit your goals, and then I've got to see if I can help you to accomplish them. And if I can't, I will then write back to you and tell you who can help you or how you can get the help that you need. Because it may be I may not be able to help you, and I would not want to take your money, if I can't really coach you to do what you want to do. Now, when I say this, when you start talking about launching any make money online product, always, 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 when you see these things, and I know some people, they kind of feel a little funny about it, and you kind of feel like, well, why should I have to do this? Not everybody has to do this. If you get a buy your way in deal, swallow your pride, pay the money, and just buy your way in. So if someone says at the end of the process, I will email my list with your offer, and you go through my process, you learn the thing, and I'll send it to my list. You might just have to swallow your pride and buy the deal, right? And have that person send for you. So again, do not discount those things, especially, if you're going to struggle to get affiliates and you don't really know anyone to start with right away. Just do it. Buy the deal. If you've got to pay, $100, $200, $300, typically, now I can't make any promises, obviously. Typically, you can get that back with your first launch. And on top of that, you have a buyer's list. So it is something for you to think about when someone makes the offer and they've got a product and they say, hey, for $297, I'm going to teach you how to launch. And then when you get done, I'm going to mail the list. I'm going to mail my list for you. Then take the deal. Now, I want to make sure you do understand. I'm going to say this again. I will provide launch support if you're an Ultimate Insider or if you're in our coaching group, right? So you do have to be one of those two areas for me to do that. I don't really have any courses that are buy your way in deals. I do it as a service to our Ultimate Insiders if they want to launch within the make money online market. Okay, so how do you use this, right? So how do you use this content? How do you use this course? How does it become something that really does make you more profitable? Now, we've always told Ultimate Insiders that the ideal situation is for them to go and find success doing something where they can create an audience and make sales, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It can be Amazon FBA, it can be Facebook Marketplace, it can be a flea market, wherever it is, go someplace or wherever you have going on right now. If you are a consultant, we can help you. If you are having success and you've made $1 online, then once you make that $1 online, what you need to be doing is documenting your process. So you can do that without going through our course. You don't need my course to do that. You should be doing that right now. If you've made $1, and if you've not made $1 yet, you need to be documenting your processes before you make $1. You need to understand and be able to backtrack over your steps so that you know exactly what you did so you can reproduce those steps in order to make $2. So whatever you're doing right now, you should be documenting, and you should be doing some kind of diary of the steps that you're creating. And please do not think that you're going to be able to go back and re-diary something that you didn't diary while you were doing it. It doesn't work that way. You have to be documenting now. So I understand how that feels. You feel like, well, why would I document it and I'm not making money yet? You document until you make money, because once you make money, you need to be able to go back. You can document that process so you can bring that process to the make money online space and you can teach somebody what you did. That's how you monetize. And so what I tell and what we teach Ultimate Insiders is, even if you don't want to build in the make money online market, you still need to be documenting so that when you do make $1, when you do make your profit, you come back to the Warrior Plus JVZoo ClickBank network and you teach them what you did. Now, you do that documentation. In other words, you take your diary, you turn it into videos, or you take your diary and turn it into audios. If you don't want to do videos, don't do videos. If you've got a face made for radio, do audios. My friend Sean Mize did that for years. He for a long time, I don't think he did videos. He did nothing but audios. It doesn't matter if you're teaching people something that's going to benefit their life and it's going to show them how to do something real. Take that documentation, that diary, turn it into PDFs. You don't have to do any audio, any video, just turn it into a PDF or a mind map. Right? I know a guy who does, all he does is mind maps. He does a great job of it. If you just want to turn it into, if you don't want to do a PDF, you can turn it into a Word document. It really doesn't matter as long as what you're showing people is real and it's really going to work for people. Now, once you get that process documented, you bring it to the Make Money Online market to sell to other marketers. Teach them what you learned. How I generated $1,000 in 1 week from Facebook Marketplace. That's just an example. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Whatever you did to generate profit, document it and bring it back to. Now, here's where the magic is. I want you to, this gets by people, and this may have skipped your attention last night if you were not listening carefully, but listen to it. Let's say that product does not sell as what you want, like well as you'd like, because people were just not into, let's say, Facebook Marketplace. You add in sales materials and sell it as PLR, right? So you don't have to be a PLR seller, but you can sell PLR. And what you're going to sell PLR is from your energy and from your experience and expertise with what it is that you have. You should be monetizing everything. And this is the way that you do this. And once you understand what we teach you in New Marketer Workshop Launch, you'll be able to go through that process. And that's why we created it. And we really created it for Ultimate Insiders so that they'd be able to, and you, if you're here, right? Hopefully, if you're an Ultimate Insider, you're here, so that you'd be able to work through this process and launch anything. You should be able to monetize everything as you go. Whenever I talk to, in particular, network marketers, I tell them all the time, they should be launching a product over here, teaching people how to sell. They should be documenting their processes. They should be creating PLR. They should be doing all those things, right? And it's just the truth. And so basically what this course is going to do is going to teach you how to take any live series, any workshop, and turn it into PLR. But again, as I just showed you, it doesn't have to be live training, right? Live training is easy for me to create and it's easy for me to teach you. And quite frankly, it's the easiest for you to create because once you actually deliver a live session, you will then be able to, you'll be done, right? You'll be finished with the process if you can teach live. Now, if you're not good, you're a good extemporaneous speaker, then maybe you don't want to do it live. But what I will say about this is once I've done this session, let's say I've done 2 hours worth of this, I'm done, right? I've done with the entire course. When I sit down and create a video course where I am teaching step-by-step and over the shoulder, it takes a long time to actually do that. This is much faster, and but the information is just as valuable. So this is why I try to teach people first how to do this, what I'm doing right now, and to turn that into private label rights content if they're going to do it. Once again, I want to make the distinction. You do not have to be me. You do not have to be a PLR seller. You can be a person that sells PLR every so often when you get some experience and you have something valuable to teach people in order to monetize. That's what this is about. Now, how can you benefit from this content that I am telling you about? You can continue to work in your chosen market. So let's say you're not Make Money Online market. Let's say you're in the weight loss market. You continue there. You were documenting everything that you're doing to have success in the weight loss market. What you will do then is you take that documentation, just like I just said, you take that process that you learned and you come back and you launch a live or a live experience PLR product. That's what you can do with New Marketer Workshop Launch. If you are an Ultimate Insider and coaching client, right, I will consider it for launch support. So in other words, you're one of our Ultimate Insiders, you send me your product. If it's a fit, right, and we can get it up to speed, we can get it up to standards, you get your, we make sure you've got it right, then yeah, I'll be happy to send a business related PLR a project to the people that are in our community, because that's really what people who come to our community, that's what they want. They want business related, high quality content. If we can get your content there, I am more than happy to do it. I really, quite frankly, if and those of you who have been kind of with me for a while, you'll notice I really don't have. It's not that I am. I'm not trying to be a holier than thou in terms of what I send. It's just I don't really. They're people are just not creating a lot of business related PLR anymore. And so there's not there used to be a point where I could send something every day of somebody else's. There's not a lot of that anymore, right? Tiffany does stuff, and if I can keep up with her, but I'm talking about where people will put together a business related subject and they'll do an entire expanded subject. Everyone's rushing over to personal development, right? So I'm happy to find someone that has business related content. Now, what you'll also be able to do with this content is you'll be able to use the content at the end of module 1. When I finish module 1, remember, where I'm teaching the live process, I'm going to give you PLR rights to module 1, right? I'm going to give you the graphics. I'm going to edit the videos, and you will be able to have this as your own PLR product. And you will be able to do with that what you want. I don't know what the rights will be. The rights may be unrestricted. I don't know if the rights will be unrestricted. I don't know what the rights will be yet, but you will have that as a PLR product. The rest of this course, though, you don't want to tune out, right? You don't want to tune out of the course. You still should go through modules 2 through 4. You're going to have access to them. You're going to have access to the recordings, or you're going to be able to attend live. You should still go through modules 2 through 4 and implement them. Right? Even if let's say, well, I don't want to launch video PLR, I don't want to record videos, or I don't want to do an interview PLR product, and I don't want to do a written PLR product. Okay, that's fine. I still go through these modules with me and then learn the process. Now, again, this benefits me because I'm going to turn this into a higher ticket product probably in about 8 months or so when I finish it. Right? So it helps me, to disciplines me to make sure I finish it. Right. And so you get the benefit of getting a more expensive product. You get to be in it as it goes, and you get it at a low price. Right now. And then what I'll do at the end, if you want the finished product, obviously, then I'll give you, a big discount because you were already in it from the beginning. If you even want it, you may not want it by the time it's $4.97. You may not, you may be like, well, I was in it while he did it, right? Before, when it was raw, and you went through it as I was doing it. So you may not even want it when I get done. Right. But that's fine. Okay. So that's it. So any questions? Any questions? Okay. So let's see. I got a question over here. Okay. So, I am a total newbie to the PLR workshop. Yeah, so PLR is basically called private label rights content, and it is what people call rebrandable content. So it is really designed to be a digital product that you can use within a product that you're going to launch. So in some cases, people will buy articles. In some cases, people will buy videos. In some cases, people will buy audio. And what you would be allowed to do based on the license you are given is to use that in a digital product that you create personally, right? So it is a way for you to have a jump start on creating a digital product, because you get some of the content that you can then redo and remake and rebrand, right? So I hope that answers your question. Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? Okay, I talked about being an ultimate insider, and that's where you get everything. So you won't have to buy anything if you're an ultimate insider. So if you're watching this, you want to understand what it is that we do, go to plrshow.com/insiders, watch the video, right? The video does explain, it's very brief. Watch the video. It will explain to you what Ultimate Insiders is. It is a monthly subscription, but what you will be able to do is you will get New Marketer Workshop launch, you will get New Marketer Workshop, and you will be able to learn the process of branding, building a brand, as well as doing a product launch within the Make Million Online space, as well as getting our PLR on a monthly basis. So once again, plrshow.com/insiders. Make sure to watch the video. Now, I've been telling you tonight about New Marketer Workshop launch. And I, and this is again, it is a bonus I am doing for Ultimate Insiders, and I am giving you access to it. And so eventually I'm going to make sure that this product goes up from where it is, from 47 to 97. And again, when I get done with it, it's going to be 497. So whenever you get in is when you get in. That'll be up to you. You can go to the plrshow.com/CTVD, and you can get access to it. Please do not go to the Warrior Plus Network and buy this product right now. It's already priced at $97. So if you go start looking for it on Warrior Plus, the only place where you can get this offer right now at this price is this URL. And I'm going to be taking that URL and changing it at some point next week. That's just so that you'll have your bearings. And if you're on our mailing list, I'll tell you when it's about to close, right? But you'll have at least a couple of days, to get it at this price. I would suggest you go ahead and get it now before you forget about it. I do have a couple of recommendations though. I talked about some business-related PLR that other people create. There's a digital currency PLR. You get our bonuses with that at plrshow.com/V as in Victor Fire, plrshow.com/V Fire. Again, VFIRE if you're listening. And then I told you about basically what is a gentleman who is doing what we're teaching in this course, which is he's taking his experience and expertise and he's providing unrestricted rights to it and selling it. Genius. So you can do you can look at his offer, and you'd probably find it quite useful in something that you're doing, since he is giving you, unrestricted rights. You can do that at the plrshow.com/under the radar, right? That's because the product is flying under the radar. The plrshow.com/under the radar. Okay. Make sure that you are on our daily newsletter. If you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this maybe on social media someplace, you can become part of our daily newsletter. We talk about PLR every single day and how you can use it. You can do that at the plrshow.com. When you get there, you are going to see a page that looks like this. When you see that, click that free download button, and then you will be part of our daily newsletter, as well as you will get an entire academy experience teaching you about how to leverage PLR, right? So make sure you go there, get our free download, get access to the PLR Show Academy. You can do that there. If for some reason, after that point, you got the free PLR Academy and you're not on our daily newsletter, I mean, you're not hearing from me on a daily basis, just go to the plrshow.com/daily newsletter. In fact, you can just do both, right? Then you'll be belt and suspenders. You'll be getting both. And you'll get the PLR Show Academy. You'll also be on our daily newsletter, and you'll be able to see our recommendations. You'll also hear us kind of teaching and training on PLR every single day. plrshow.com/daily newsletter. Okay, let's see. Larry. Okay, yep. Thanks, Larry. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Appreciate that. And yep. So everybody, appreciate y'all hanging out with me here on this Friday night. I hope that this has been fun and helpful for you. Once again, let me just make sure that you've got the URL to the New Marketer Workshop launch, right? The plrshow.com/CTVD, right? That's where you can get it. plrshow.com/CTVD. Please do not use any other links where you see that product, because this is the only link where it's going to be at this price. And that's only for a little while longer. So please don't go to Warrior Plus and get it for the $97 where it already is. This is the discounted link for now. Okay, everybody. So thank you very much for being here. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.